Let me tell you my thoughts on Soma. Soma is a sci-fi horror game released in 2015 by Frictional Games. I was pleasantly surprised by the story of this game. I think it's Soma's biggest strength. After the initial shock of entering and exploring Pathos 2, I had fallen directly into the main character, Simon's shoes, and wished to seek out easy answers to questions posed to me that I started to naturally figure out had no easy answers. The controls are rarely taken away from you, and the game asks you to make really important decisions. The concepts are interesting. They explore morality, spirituality, consciousness, and perception. The choices you make in the game don't make an impact on the story, but they directly affect you as the player. I feel that kind of direct interaction with the game and the weight of the choices presented turn out to be a powerful tool to keep me engaged. The game asks for your perspective to things that don't have a quote right answer. I felt my choices directly affected me and had me questioning my personal values. I even came to regret one of the choices I had made during the events of the game. I was really impressed with the voice acting. It was really good both in performance and quality. The monsters of the game go by the name WoW, spelled W-A-U. Without going into spoilers, I really enjoyed the WoW in context to the story. They complement the themes of the story and even show different perspectives to reaching the same goal but in a seemingly distorted manner. The WoW ask the same questions about humanity and try to find a solution to the same questions. They provide the proper tension by being a threat, having Simon need to survive, and they provide twists and turns changing the intended course. The WoW also provide a unique visual set piece given the nature of how they affect and are used in the environments. I enjoyed the tension that they and the environments bring to the story. They were very creative and unique. Progression and exploring the different areas of Pathos 2 is fine. Each section of Pathos 2 was labeled on a map, and physically moving through the different areas made progress feel good. The puzzles were solid. The best puzzles are ones that tied to the themes of the story. There's no inventory system, so solving puzzles usually requires you to just be observant of your surroundings. This way works, but feels simplified compared to having an inventory system, where the puzzles can be more centered around finding and manipulating key items to use in environments to progress, which I prefer. I was disappointed that there was no survival or looting aspects in the game. I love the environment so much, but there was no reason outside of the story progression to really dig deep and explore it. I would consistently open every drawer, locker, trash can to never find anything important or useful in them. Healing areas exist, but not having items with you to manage health and resources also lowers the amount of tension consistent throughout the game. Soma definitely suffers from not having survival aspects. The pacing of the gameplay and tension can suffer and slow down from time to time. There are times where there are long breaks between events happening and the tense atmosphere fades. This is amplified by my least favorite part of the game, the open water segments. These sections were dark, open, and had a limited draw distance, and generally had nothing to do in them. These sections would benefit from being physically smaller, having a greater sense of direction, and having more things to do. The game consistently introduces new types of WoW frequently that all act differently, keeping you on edge. The variety was welcome, and the behaviors of the WoW are particularly scary compared to other games, considering how aggressive they can be. The game's art direction is gorgeous. The underwater labs, the seafloor, and the WoW infections all feel grounded and creepy.